Over the past 45 days, I increased my income 8 times. It was all due to one challenge, Winter Arc 90. But instead of explaining how that happened, I thought I would take you back to the beginning and show you my story. Last November, I developed a challenge called Winter Arc 90. Its main idea is to dedicate 100% of your life to a single goal from the first day of December to the last day of February. It means resisting all possible distractions, only meeting people for valuable activities, and staying accountable by posting daily progress videos to social media. At the end of 90 days, the most consistent and disciplined people get to record a full YouTube video with me. On November 27th, I posted a short film promoting the challenge, and in only a few days hundreds of guys have joined. An idea had turned into reality, and the challenge has officially begun. Over the past 45 days, I got 120k views, about 1,000 subscribers, and made about $150. My winter arc goal is to improve my long-form content as much as possible in order to grow my audience. The first step I made in order to help myself avoid all the distractions mentioned in the rules was developing morning and evening routines that I could stick to for the whole challenge. Willpower itself is not enough to resist all the temptations, especially not for 3 months straight. That's why I developed a system that prevents me from being exposed to the possible distractions in the first place. If you don't have any routines developed, then you're much more likely to grab your phone right after waking up, then after brushing your teeth and during breakfast. Your lizard brain always seeks the easiest source of dopamine, so if you ask it, what are we going to do now, it's going to suggest consume easy dopamine. You can fight that using willpower, which you should probably save for more important tasks throughout the day, or you can stop asking your brain what to do and start following routines instead. That is how you're going to achieve the highest efficiency possible. The second step was figuring out how I was going to go from 0 shorts per month to over 30. I decided to go for a system I used back in August 2022 when I grew from 14 to 100k on Instagram in a month. The challenge goes pretty well so far. I'm getting multiple hours of deep work every single day, and I have no problems creating the daily shorts because that is a part of my morning routine. I actually filmed 7 of them in a single day, but nobody's gonna know. The way I've been creating these shorts is I scripted, filmed and edited 7 of them on Saturday, then posted them throughout the week and repeated the same process over and over again. And as you can probably tell, I stopped creating progress shorts and switched to something completely different. And that's because after discussing it with the members of my Discord community, we came to a conclusion that it made more sense to create something that actually gets views rather than working for the sake of it. It made sense and it worked. After a few days, I've been consistently getting about 4 hours of work after school, but because it was the end of the first term, I've got loads of things to do, and because of that I was following the tactic of go to sleep when you're finished, not when you're tired. And it sounds cool in motivational speeches, but in reality, it quickly turned into a problem. After approximately a week, I got so sleep deprived that on December 9th, posting an Instagram reel turned into an 8-hour-long doom scrolling session. I have failed the challenge. I haven't been scrolling for 8 hours non-stop. I tried editing a few times, but I just couldn't focus for more than 5 minutes, and each time I would end up back on Instagram. I felt like shit. How could I fail my own challenge? I was sitting there thinking to myself how much of a piece of shit I was, but then I realized, okay, I have technically failed, but it doesn't cancel the progress I've made over the past 8 days. Before the challenge, I could maybe get only like 2 or 3 productive days in a row, so the 1-to-8 ratio is much better, and if I don't quit now, it is going to get even better. You often approach different self-improvement tasks like NoFap or developing a habit like a win or lose type game. Do you think that if you miss 1 day at the gym you're going to lose all your progress? Of course not. So even if you take cold showers 5 days per week and keep missing 2, then you have to keep trying, because in some time you're going to take 6 and one day you're not gonna touch hot water at all. So yes, I have technically failed the challenge if we're talking about a streak, but instead of claiming defeat and going back to my old habits, I said to myself, it's time to get back to work. And so I did. on the other side of the globe.
On December 16th, I had flown to Egypt for a week, but make no mistakes, it was not time for me to rest. Every single day of my trip, I've been working on my YouTube channel.
One day I woke up at 3 AM to script the video in the hotel's lobby and film it during sunrise. One of the hotel's employees saw me there at 3 AM working. Then she saw me again at the beach in the afternoon. I was also working. So she came up to me and asked, "Why are you always here working while everybody else is drinking and enjoying themselves?" That was the exact moment I realized my life was going in the right direction. When you're only in the beginning of your journey, you have to go absolutely intense with your work. There's no time to rest, to go on vacation. You can go and work in a different environment like I did, but you have to work every day as much as possible and as fast as possible. Because that's what Winter Arc is about, and that's what I do every single day of my life.
And what I realized over the past 8 years of my filmmaking journey is that the only way to get views, subscribers and money on YouTube is by making your videos stand out. The problem is that it is pretty much impossible these days because of how much competition you have. However, during the Winter Arc, I saw an opportunity that most creators don't see yet. And I'm talking about color grading. My new pack of 12 signature LUTs will get you this cinematic look in your videos with just a few clicks and allow you to break through the masses of mediocre creators. Pause the video and go to my new updated website right now. Link is in the description. I kept grinding during Christmas and New Year's Eve, before, after and at school. January started with 10 and 12-hour work days.
I've just finished working for 12 hours and I'm tired, but I'm feeling great because I can just feel my goals becoming a reality. I got the momentum that I couldn't even dream of before the challenge. And some may call me crazy for dreaming of getting 12-hour work days, but the hours you put in right now during the Winter Arc not only skyrocket you to your main goal, but also harden your mentality, which helps you in all areas of your life. Just take a look at this.
Even though I only went to the gym 3 times per week, I gained about 2 kilograms of muscles and improved my bench press by over 15 pounds, which is crazy good knowing that this was not my goal. Even though I did not care about school grades at all, I finished the first school term second in my class. And it's not an accident. Building more willpower allowed me to train closer to failure and focus harder in class. Because listen, posting shorts every day doesn't provide any surprising benefits. Not using social media doesn't. Taking cold showers every morning also doesn't. Sometimes it's not about what those things do for you. It's about what they do for your mentality. And when you do something demanding every single day, life starts to reward you.
That is something I've noticed by the end of the first half of Winter Arc. Because even though I've been technically doing the same thing for the past 1.5 years, December turned out to be my best YouTube month of all time. And it is finally time for me to reveal the results of my main Winter Arc goal at day 45. Over 45 days before the challenge, I got 120k views, about 1,000 subscribers and made about $150 from ad revenue. But over 45 days into the challenge, I got 774k views, 12,000 subscribers and over $1,200 in revenue. I have literally increased my YouTube ad revenue 8 times.
It could be the result of all the hard work, or it could be luck. But what you can tell for sure is that Winter Arc 90 works, and the best part is that it is not over yet. One hero, one mission, and less than 45 days remaining. Learn from my strategies, make the best out of this time, keep posting the shorts, and meet me at the top. And now get back to work, man!